company. White to move here and win. We have these two pawns ready to promote, but of course the rook will do everything he can to stop this, and also the black king is pretty close, can mess things up. Our king is far away, so we need to really create magic with our knight to win this. Can you see how white wins from here? Go ahead, pause the video, and try to solve this on your own. All right, welcome back. Well, we have to use our knight here. I mean, a king move, it doesn't help us anything. It's still too far away. Black king will just come down and it will take this, or just be a very strong defender here. No way. We need to move our knight. So the first move is pretty simple. We need to take some initiative and move it to f4 with a check. Okay, black to move here. He cannot go to g6, of course, it's already covered by the knight. And if he tries to attack us, it's pretty simple. We go to e6 with a check. We will move to d8 next move, and we will win this. I can show it. It's easier if we do something like this. We go to d8. And now black can take either pawn, but it doesn't matter because the other one will promote. And the queen and the knight against the rook is an easy win. So after we play knight f4, the king must go to h6, directly attacking this pawn, and we have to do something about that, of course. So from here, white to move. The only winning move right now is knight e6. It protects the g pawn, and it also threatens to put the knight on d8, which of course we see is very good square that will block everything out, and we can just promote here. So again, it's so far it's pretty simple study, but it becomes a little bit tricky soon enough. Now black to move, and really he cannot move his king. Then we simply put our knight on d8. Black has to do something about it. If he moves to g8 to attack this pawn and still protect the e8 square, it's pretty easy win also. Then we put the knight on f8 instead, and he cannot stop this pawn. So only move for black is rook to e8, and it really gets everything pinned here down the e5. All right, how do we win from here? This is a little bit more tricky perhaps. If you want to go ahead and pause again, do it. All right, we need to lure this rook away from the e8 square, so we have to sacrifice our pawn, and also we have to promote to a queen. But because look at this, if we do something simple like this, well, it simply takes our pawn, and this is obviously a draw. And the same goes if we promote to a rook, and then it doesn't have to take the pawn, and the rook and the knight against the rook is not winning. That's the draw. And let's look at the last under promotion. Pro to the knight looks pretty good. We have a check. We protect this pawn, but it's not really winning. Black can simply go to g6 with his king. He will come to f7, or in any case, he can just attack this pawn. He can take here, even if it means sacrificing the rook. It will end up with white two knights against the rook, against the king, and that's not winning at all either. But probably he won't even have to sacrifice. It's a draw. So we promote to a queen, forces black to take this, and now it looks pretty easy. Knight f8. But if you've gone this far and thinking, yes, and white is winning now, he cannot do anything, black has a very, very smart defense still. Look at this. He will play the rook to g5. Now, if we promote to a queen, what will happen then? He will simply check on e5, force us to take it, and look at this position. The knight covers these two squares and the queen covers the rest, and this is a stalemate. So, that's pretty cool. Rook g5. Now we have to find something else to win. Can you see how white wins from here? Here we go. Simply, knight d7 is not enough. It looks good. We covered this square, and we are going to promote. But black will simply go back to g8, and we are forced back to f8. And we don't want to draw by repetition. We need to win from here. So we have to sacrifice our knight here on g6. It blocks the way, so the black rook cannot come down to g8. It also covers the e5 square, so the black rook cannot come down there either. Instead, he has to take with either piece, and when he does, we promote to a queen. And now we are winning. From here, queen versus a rook in an endgame is a win. I also shot a video about this type of endgames with the queen and the rook. And if you're unsecure in how you win that, you can look at in the video description, and I will give you a link to that video. All right, so we won this at the end, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you everybody for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.